Hello, I'm Rene Bunyag, and I'm a licensed cemetery and funeral pre-planning director. I'm here to talk to you about how to pre-plan your cemetery. See, pre-arranging your cemetery, or I would say end-of-life products, is beneficial to give you peace of mind. Because if you did your pre-planning today, there's so many benefits that you can have with that. What it is you're able to pay your plan or your arrangement for at least up to 48 months in monthly installments, so it's not going to be hard on the pocket. And secondly, you are able to pick and choose your cemetery products, especially if you have a spouse. At least the both of you are able to pick and choose your cemetery products. And what's nice with that is at least your funeral will be to your liking. Unlike if you left everything with your children may have a hard time trying to find the best and suitable funeral products or cemetery products that they can provide you at the time of your demise. And the big thing there is peace of mind. And just imagine getting your loved ones do all these and sit down with the funeral director at the time of need while grieving. It is very tedious and difficult excuse me, to pick and choose all the products that they think that you would like. And anyway, you're dead, so what matters is that you can your siblings or your executor or next of kin will not have any burden anymore, both financially and planning your funeral. So that's that. There are things that you just have to be aware of and decide on. Once you're ready financially, you've got a bit of money still in the bank, and you're of age and you're ready to prearrange your cemetery and your burial. There are just a few things that you have to remember and decide on. One is, do you want to be cremated? Okay, there's a lot of benefits with cremation. I'm not saying that it's the most expensive way of disposing of human body, but that's one of the things that you have to deal with. Or do you want to be with your cremated remains? Do you want to be buried in a niche like these ones? This is the outdoor niche right here. These are outdoor niches, and they're a lot more inexpensive than what you may find in the indoor niches right there, and they're glass niches. So these niches actually are a lot cheaper than going inside, because there's air conditioning in the summer, and it's heated in this time of the year. In the winter time, it's November the 3rd now, and it's quite nippy. It's 0 degree out here, and it's a bit nippy really, and or it's nice to have a niche for your loved one inside, but it depends, and what we have here are the level 1 niches right here, and this is level 2, level 3, level 4. Level 4 is the most expensive niches because they're eye level, you see. So this is level 4 right here, and then you'll see the level 5, 6, 7 there. They get cheaper and less pricey, but when they come to level 4 they get the most expensive, and then when we get to level 1 they become a lot cheaper too. So it's your choice, and the marker that you can pick is as simple as this right here, or the one with the picture that is laser etched, and you can put emblems, whatever the favorite emblem that you think is the favorite of your deceased member of the family. Like this is the husband and wife right here. One outdoor niche is good. Typically it's good for 2 urns, so that's you just purchase one niche, and then it's good for 2 people already. You just have to purchase the other the attendant products that come with it. Okay, so that's really your benefit there. The other thing is you may want to, after cremation, to just grab the urn and the ashes of your loved ones and get it to what we call a federal or a crown land, and then or lake, and then you can scatter the ashes there of your loved ones without even making a permission. Otherwise, when you're in the back of in a property, in a farm, then you have to ask permission from the owner, unless you own the farm or the piece of land there for scattering the remains of your loved one. The other thing too is you can get them in what we call the walkway. You see, what we have here are is the walkway right here. See, this is the towers, the towers here for outdoor niches, and this is the what we call the cremation walkway. And the cremation walkway is nothing but they put the deceased urn in the bottom of the rock there, so we call this the rock, and there's another rock, so the urn is buried below on the bottom of the rock there. See, that's nice. There's a picture that's really nice. You see, that's a picture of the husband and the wife. The husband is still alive, as you can see. There's no year of death, and the wife is deceased already in 2016. So that's really nice right there. So this is what we call the walkway, the garden. Okay, and you can see this too. This is just like the the Vietnam wall in Washington D.C. You see, so those are also your option, and then there's more here to it, but you can do that for your cremated remains. Now the other option you have is you can choose to be buried in the ground. So I'll take you there to that place where you can purchase a plot, and different gardens would have different prices, and the closer you are to the main street, the more money the the plots would sell for, and the more they are located in the very back of the cemetery, the less pricey they become. Okay, so I'll take you there. For ground burial, there's a few things that a few options that you will have there. What's nice with the ground burial is you can either choose purchase one plot, and then there will be a memorial. I'll show you the bronze memorial. These are the markers that I talked to you about, and in cemetery parlance, it's a marker we call is for the outdoor niches, while the memorials are for the ground plot marker. We call it memorial. Those are pure brass, okay, and they're quite heavy there for the ground memorial. So you've got a few options there on what we call the traditional burial. One is traditional when we say you bury your deceased member of the family in a coffin. So our operations people will dig 6 feet below the ground, and then you bury. That's traditional, we call. And you've got an option for one plot of burying one coffin in the plot, and then you also have the ability to bury two adult cremated remains. You can either put the urns in what we call cremation. Hi again. I'm here in the part of the cemetery where the monuments that I was talking to you about area is right here. So you can see from the background the monuments that I was talking to you about, and the beauty of this, as I indicated to you earlier, was that even in the winter time, you're able to spot your loved one's burial plot. Okay, and it's really classic, and it's really very nice, and I would say luxurious to be buried here in the monument area, because of obvious things I will let you know in a sec. Okay. These are the burial grounds that I was talking to you for plot, just the plain plots. You'll see here memorials that I call here. See, these are burial plots. So there's two coffins and two that were buried here on two plots with one memorial, and that is what you call a bronze memorial. Okay, and obviously you can see both of them have passed already, and the bronze has a granite base, and the base is just a necessity so that when the operations people come and cut the grass with their sitting lawnmowers, the bronze memorial ain't gonna crack. Okay, so this area right here is all plots other than that one that you can see yonder. That's the outdoor columbarium, we call it. So those are outside niches. Okay, and then behind those tree lines is the cemetery's cremation building, where the deceased body is is pushed inside a retort, we call, which is a chamber, and then it's burned down to ashes. So this is the very back of the cemetery. You see the the uh, the subdivision there on the back of the cemetery. See those houses and stuff. So you see, with the memorial, soon as snow flies, this memorial will be now invisible to us, and you know, it will be hard for the deceased family to find their spots. Okay, so let me take you here to the monument area. It just snowed, rain. It's a combination of snow and rain. So I'm trying to find you know, the proper grass here that will not get my almost brand new pair of shoes you know, dirty. So this is the monument area right here. See how beautiful it is? So look, this is all these are actually granite. You see the tombstones they're all granite. So this is these ones are facing south, and if you're in the parking lot, you know, it's hard for you to spot your deceased burial place. But if you purchased a plot that's facing north, then you see you're in the parking lot, and then you're able to see and spot your loved one's burial plot right here. I'll take you closer so you can see the different inscriptions and stuff there, you know, and they're all computer carved. So it's really nice. The this is the only place here in this cemetery that you can find all the plots that have monuments on it. And you know, if I can take you here, that's really nice. And the Buckley is really nice right here. So the stakes here are either future plots. So the cemetery is still expanding on the tombstone, what I call monument area. So that has been newly dug. That's a new burial right there. And then of course the headstone will be carved and put in place. See, so these ones are facing south or north, I'm sorry. So when you're parked in the parking lot, see where my car is, at least you can spot clearly where your loved one's burial plot is. Here, see, it's really cool. And there's a lot of trees here. I'm in London, Ontario, in Canada. So this is how this cemetery was built and is being maintained. And those loonies are natural, you know, habitat here in the cemetery, and no one's hurting them. They know they will not be hurt here, and you know, they just do what they need to do to run their lives every day. A lot of people too, it's a bit nippy and it's really cold, use the cemetery grounds and the roadway to walk and exercise here every day, every time, you know, when on the first light and up to sundown, you know, they come here and exercise, which is really cool. Okay, now I wanted to talk to you about pre-planning. You see, what you can do is it's really best if you called your favorite pre-planner make sure he or she is licensed. It's a licensed cemetery pre-planner. And then see, there are two cemetery pre-planners here. One is the pre-planner who deals with people who are still alive, for themselves, for the plot for themselves. The cemetery plan is for themselves. And the other pre-planner deals with the family of the newly deceased member. There's attendant benefits for each of those, and I will discuss later. Okay, so the steps to do now is first, after touring the cemetery and getting your funeral pre-planner to you and give you a site walk around the cemetery, and then you can he'll bring you to his conference room at the cemetery office, not too far from here, and then talk to you about the details, and he'll show you the details. Okay, when you sit there with your your cemetery pre-planner, he's going to fire up his computer, and then hopefully you have already made an executive decision that you really wanted to be buried and your body disposed to be cremated in a niche, outdoor or indoor, or buried in the ground, or your full body will be buried in a casket. And in the casket, usually it's not the law in Ontario, but you can say no if the cemetery pre-planner offered you to add what do you call that? It's a place, it's a cavity where you put, it's a vault. That's the coffin vault, because that will protect the coffin from being crushed by the weight of the soil, or you can say no to that. But it's really nice if you added to your plan a vault, even for the cremation urn vaults, because it protects the coffin. You can tell, I can tell when I walk around the cemetery area land that there was no vault that was purchased by the grieving family at the time of burial, because there's a dip on the ground. See, because the weight, when it starts to crush the coffin, the soil will really go in further down. There's no cost for you. Just call if you see that happening, that dip on the grave of your loved one. You can just call the cemetery office and talk to someone who is assigned in the desk to fix that and level it off. And they will do that. Lift the grass and put more pebbles and stones, and then fix everything and put the grass back, okay, at no cost to you. Okay, you just have to be careful, because you've got 30 days free look to your cemetery pre-plan agreement. After 30 days, 40%, if it's a plot, 40% of your deposit or down payment will not be returned to you. If you made a down payment of $1,000 or even $100, as low as that, the 40% of that after 30 days will be deposited already to a trust company, because that's how you get the eternal maintenance, of your burial plot, or for the cemetery, because the cemetery uses and withdraws the interest out of that placement in trust that you deposited, 40% of that, and they use it for maintaining the grounds in your plot and stuff like that. Okay, now for niches, that's 15%. You cannot get a refund of, because the 15% goes to the eternal maintenance of perpetual maintenance of the columbarium or the niche. Okay, just be aware of that. Okay, now based on your choice, then you can your favorite pre-planner can show you the final product lines that you have chosen, and then he's able to show you too the financials. Okay, so if you want to pay cash, then you can do so by credit card or by pre-authorized checking. You can do that for the monthly payment of up to 48 months. Okay, and a lot of cemeteries are charging only a measly interest for the for the 4 to 8 month, if you pick that monthly installments. Okay, at least it's just like leasing or purchasing a car. After 4 years you're done. Okay, and everything's behind you, and what's important is you've got peace of mind, and you don't your next of kin or your family, your kids will not be burdened, both physically, financially, and all the stresses, because out of the love of your children. Okay, and then you decide if everything's hunky-dory. You're able to decide already how you will pay for your plant. Then he will or she will write up the agreement and get you approve it, and then you walk away. You're done. The only thing that you probably have to do is come back and design the marker or memorial or monument carving for your loved one. Okay, so this is it for now, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there, and click, hit the bell, so that you will be informed if for the next episode of this presentation. Okay, so goodbye for now, and wait for my next topic, which is entitled Prearranging for Your Funeral. Okay, so that will be my episode 2. Okay, so until that time, goodbye, and have yourselves a good day, and please take care, because COVID-19 is still there. Okay, we'll see you then. Goodbye now.